Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yanks look for their 7th straight victory next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Mantle.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, stay hard, huh? Stay hard.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 16 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Fouled away.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Get your pitch right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is flared out towards second. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Minnie Minoso. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now batting.
Now at the
second
plate,
baseman,
Torres.
Labor Torres.
A line shot to third base. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Reggie.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Mickey Mantle will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Come on, big guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one,
Not
no
close
strike.
with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Hey, great take there. 2-0. Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh? Hey, we're patient up there. Hey!
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's fouled away.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Number 16 earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ryan Yarbrough was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Brendan McKay is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Batting 4.
So stepping in, Mickey Mantle. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Catfish Hunter gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Now batting, designated
So
hitter.
now it'll be the
Mickey
four-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He
Mantle.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews.
Now batting.
0 for 1 for him
The
here
third
in this one.
Eddie Matthews.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Minnie Minoso.
Now batting, number 9.
Hit out towards second.
That one. That's
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little.
Trying to pick things
The
up
batter,
where he
number
left
7.
off. Mickey Mantle.
Designated
He'll try
hitter.
to follow up the
Mickey
double in his last at-bat with
Mantle.
another big hit right here.
All right, one more time, right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The pause and the 0-2.
Ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Right here. Come on now.
1-2. Here it is. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping into the box,
The batter,
Mickey Mantle.
number 7.
We all know this
Designated
guy's a
hitter.
real good fastball
Mickey
hitter. We saw how far he
Mantle.
could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
See it, drive it. Let's go
First
right here.
delivery to him on the way.
Come on now, rip it.
The 0-1. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Hey, get your pitch.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. So the Bronx Bombers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Catfish Hunter earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Brendan McKay struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yanks will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy he's your basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix, and he's a guy that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hey, stay hard
Jackson
up there,
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Walter Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Garrett.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey Jr. is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Garrett.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, come on, big
We're in
dog.
the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it, round it, round it,
And
round
this will
it,
get
round
on out to the 370 sign now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Number 24.
Standing in, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hard,
And this one scoots all the
way.
way to the wall. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Garrett.
From the stretch.
Here, what?
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
3 runs, 7
one time
hits,
right here,
and
kid.
no errors for the Yankees so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. will get there, and he puts it away
Ladies and
to
gentlemen,
retire the
it's
side.
time for the
Yanks leave 1.
seventh
They're
inning.
still down 5-3.
Red.
Ready for another shot now.
batter,
Lou
the
Gehrig. He
designated
comes
hitter.
to the plate as the
Lou
last chance for his side.
Gehrig.
2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the
Yes, sir.
baseball
Drive
as
him in
far
right
as
now.
he can.
Fouled away. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, keep it going up there.
Last
Good turn,
chance
good
for
turn.
the Yankees. Chopped on the ground over to first.
Get out, slide. Get there,
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Glasnow with his 4th win this season. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.